Meaning Without Myth by Jason Gray, December 20th, 2025, 6025, Anno Lucis. RZN arc mean.01, post-narrative coherence layer. Myth was a survival tool, not a lie. Myth was never stupidity, it was protection. When reality became too fractured, too violent, too contradictory to metabolize directly, humans wrapped truth in story so it could be carried without shattering the psyche. Myth gave coherence to chaos, comfort to suffering, order to uncertainty, purpose to pain, and narrative to loss. It was not deception, it was translation under pressure. How myth became a cage. Myth only becomes dangerous when it outlives its usefulness. Over time, myths harden into religions demanding belief, ideologies demanding loyalty, national stories demanding sacrifice, personal narratives demanding consistency, and spiritual systems demanding hierarchy. Meaning stopped being felt and started being enforced. The map replaced the territory. Why meaning collapses when myth is removed. When myth dissolves, many experience panic, not because life becomes meaningless, but because borrowed meaning evaporates. Without myth, no external script explains suffering, no cosmic narrative justifies injustice, no promised ending redeems avoidance, and no identity story protects the ego. This collapse feels like emptiness. It is not absence. It is raw contact. What meaning actually is. Meaning is not a story about life. Meaning is the felt alignment between action and reality. It arises when what you do matches what you know, what you value matches how you live, what you feel matches what you express, and what you perceive matches what is. Meaning is experiential, not symbolic. It cannot be inherited. It cannot be outsourced. It cannot be explained into existence. It must be lived into being. Life without the cosmic narrative. The returned world does not replace old myths with new ones. It does something more radical. It allows life to be sufficient without explanation. There is no grand storyline you must fulfill, no destiny demanding performance, no role pre-written for your existence. This is not emptiness. This is freedom from obligation to meaning. Suffering without myth. Myth turned suffering into punishment, test, lesson, karma, sacrifice, initiation. Without myth, suffering becomes something simpler and harder, something that hurts. No justification, no redemption arc, no metaphysical reward. This reduces suffering. Pain passes faster when it is not forced to mean something. Joy without myth. Joy no longer needs explanation either. It is not a sign of blessing, proof of virtue, reward for goodness, or evidence of alignment. Joy becomes what it always was, life recognizing itself in motion. Meaning as responsibility, not destiny. Without myth, meaning shifts from destiny to responsibility. You are not here for something. You are here with something. This body, this moment, this place, these people, and this capacity to respond. Meaning becomes how carefully you handle what is actually in front of you. The end of transcendent promise. The returned world makes no promises beyond reality, no heaven later, no enlightenment elsewhere, no salvation deferred. This does not diminish life, it intensifies it. Everything that matters is now. Children and meaning without myth. Children raised without imposed myth are not lost. They are grounded. They are learning meaning through curiosity, contribution, relationship, repair, and presence. They do not ask, "Why am I here?" They ask, what needs care. Then they act. Meaning is not something you discover about life. It is something that happens when you meet life without distortion. The returned world does not strip life of meaning. It removes the stories that stood between people and their own experience. What remains is not emptiness, but a quiet, durable, unborrowed sense of rightness that no myth could ever provide. Jason Gray. This is such a deep subject with so much baggage attached to it. People fiercely defend their preferred myths. I am trying to raise my daughter without imposed myths, and I must admit it is not easy in this world. But I am doing it because I want her to meet life without distortion, and it feels good. It feels right. It feels fair to her sovereignty as an autonomous person. For my daughter, meaning is totally experiential, and she is living the meaning of her life into existence every day. When she admires the beauty of the flowers she picks, when she picks up a ladybug with tender amazement, when she loves our dog as if it were human, and when she says, "Good night, I love you," to her bathwater. She is love, and she loves. That is more than enough. Many of humanity's myths have outlived their usefulness. I am not attached to any of them. I am thankful for this reminder from Jason to handle what is actually in front of me with care. Everything that matters is now.